I used to be a religious boy, and religion makes you afraid. I had nightmares of the apocalypse, going to hell, but nothing terrified me more than getting my favorite TV shows and movies spoiled for me. And when there's fear, there's a search for power. And I realized I had a gift. I could watch TV and movies for many, many hours at a time for fun. I was caught up from the entire Nickelodeon lineup from 1999 to 2010. Not to brag, but in high school, I was completely caught up on One Piece. And at the time, they had something like 500 plus episodes. I would wake up, go to school, come back home, not do my homework, watch One Piece, and then go to bed. I was caught up on Community, Parks and Rec, The Office, and New Girl. And I can't tell you how many half-hour comedy specials I saw on Comedy Central. And for me, it was easy back then. TV was my dad, my mentor, and my lover. And I didn't have anything else to watch. And that's when Netflix came in. They became more prominent and they would drop entire seasons in one day. My friends, my family, and the internet would be all cut up and would want to talk about it. They would call it binge culture. I would laugh. For years, I've been watching TV more than anyone else that I knew, and it felt good. And once again, I was ahead of the times. People had something new to worship, and I was their shepherd to lead them. I had a tradition whenever the new season of BoJack Horseman came out, I would watch the entire season the day of. My world was solved. Life was easy, and all I had to do was keep watching. But then, someone touched my pee-pee for the first time. I started developing new interests like looking better or listening. And then something happened to me that I didn't expect. I started liking going outside. I started falling in love with YouTube. And some TikToks are better than a lot of movies. TikTok is cinema, and I'm gonna make a video about that. Life was piling up, and so was the content. And cruel YouTubers would upload the biggest spoiler as their thumbnail. I hope burning in hell was worth the clicks. It was as if I was the Bible character Samson and someone cut my beautiful hair and I lost my power, except I still have beautiful hair. I was afraid again. But this time, instead of working hard or just being okay with myself, I tried to have faith, and I prayed for a new way. I'm not a prophet, I'm just a patient man, and I noticed something for the first time. The Amazon Prime TV show The Boys was being released week to week. Disney Plus's The Mandalorian came out week to week. It was met with great controversy. People were very upset and felt like they were treated like children for not having permission to watch the episodes they wanted to watch when they wanted to watch it. And I loved it. Not only did I have time to get caught up on each episode, but I could think for an entire week about what's going to happen the next episode, and I could think about for months what's going to happen in the entire season. And the sins of touching grass were washed away. I was no longer a prisoner of the rat race, the social peer pressure of being completely caught up in nerd culture. And even though week to week wasn't met with open arms right away, I think we all wanted it to come back eventually. Imagine something giving us a reason to congregate once a week to share our teachings and our love, and it not being completely toxic. Netflix has taught us to watch entire shows in one day, and that business model is not sustainable. It's definitely become a game of quantity over quality. The other platforms are not perfect, but they're coming up, and I'm stoked on the second coming of week-to-week TV.